work inside the ship and you don't have time to expose yourself under the sun, or you work night shifts, you drink Immunergy. If we're friends in Facebook, that's the video that I posted today about the barley and Immunergy. So if you do not have the opportunity, like for my case, whenever I go to Manila for wellness hour, I always stay in the hotel. So I don't get sunlight exposure. So I always make sure I bring with me Immunergy. But if I'm at home, my Immunergy becomes optional because I always have my balcony and I always try to get as much sunlight as I can. Okay? But if you're worried about vitamin A, the B complex, the C, the zinc, magnesium, potassium, it's all in barley. Okay? To survive, we only need about 27 types of micronutrients. How many does barley have? 68. Okay? So, you also remember my discussion yesterday about the difference between the synthetic and the pure organic barley? If you were not able to catch that, if you were not able to watch the replay, so please go back to that and you will understand this question better. That's why I discussed it yesterday, so you will know the difference between the synthetic supplements and barley. Question number 9. My client complained of having rashes after taking barley. Another one said she experienced headache. And another one said, I did not feel anything. Have you experienced this, that your client stopped drinking barley because suddenly they had arthritis attack or headache or rashes? Yes? You haven't experienced yet? Yes, the rashes? Okay. The rashes. Everybody say, healing crisis.
Healing crisis.
Elimination crisis.
Elimination crisis.
Detoxification process.
Detoxification process.
How does the body get rid of the toxins? One is you pee it out. Another one is you poop it out. Another one is through your skin. Yes. So that rashes might actually be a detox process. Okay, now you know. But, and also that is why when you let them start drinking barley, start with 1 sachet first. Because you don't know how much detox they need to go through. Especially for cancer patients. The body will adjust. And you have to let the body adjust slowly. Observe 1 to 2 days, 2-3 days. If nothing comes out, then add more. Healing crisis usually takes place 7 days, 14 days, maximum of 21 days. Within those period, your body can have maximum na in 21 days. But usually it's 7-14. I have mentors asking me, my client has been taking barley for 6 months. And then suddenly the rashes came out. Is it still barley? No. It's something else. I will tell you a true story. In one of our wellness hours, I discussed it already about the healing crisis. One of our clients came to us and said, when the client started taking barley, she had the extreme stomach pain. So, naturally, if you did not explain, the client stopped. I think about 3 months after, the client was diagnosed with stomach cancer. Probably, I'm not saying that this is the definite truth, but probably when she took barley, the body woke up and tried to give a message that something is wrong. But instead of going through the process, the client stopped. Because probably healing crisis was not explained. That's why it's important for you to educate your clients. It could be headache. Because especially when you're taking a lot of food with MSG, you might actually detox, including your brain. You'll probably have mental clarity after clearing up your brain. So that is healing crisis. Because sometimes the body has been bullied by the diseases for so long. And since your body is nutrient and since your body is nutrient deficient, it did not understand what bullying felt like. But now, when you drink barley, suddenly your organs became alive. Your immune system started to wake up. And then they realized, you're not supposed to be here. And then they fight. That's how I explain it to my son. What happens inside your body when you drink barley? Because when your body is clean, when your body is well nourished, it will actually know what disease, what sickness looks like. And it will try to heal. It will try to repair itself. And there's war. And when there's war, there's casualties of war. And when there's war, you will feel something. That's why you let them start first with one and then slowly build it up. We had a client also who complained about, I forgot what the complaint was, but it was 1 sachet. So what I told our mentor was, you try first half sachet. Maybe half would be okay. And when they did half, she did not feel anything. And after 2-3 days, they went back to 1 sachet, and then she was already feeling better. So you do that, okay? Understand? So how do you address it? Educate your client that it could be healing crisis or the detox process. But again, within 7, 14, and a maximum of 21 days. After that,